Good morning all. I am on the Lake Wobegon Trail. This is an independent bicycle path that you can see behind me. We were on another one before this all day yesterday for 56 or so miles, and we're going to be on this for about 56 miles, well, today. I'm not too sure when we last spoke. Probably maybe Napoleon. If it is from Napoleon, we rode 119 miles across North Dakota without turning a corner. So yes, hear that again, 119 miles on a straight stretch of road. It was absolutely fascinating, interesting, and boring, but it was fun. We've had a couple of warm showers since we saw you last. There you go, that's soya bean over there, just in case you've never seen soya before. A couple of warm showers since we saw you last. Both of them really nice. We crossed into Minnesota. Yay, we're in Minnesota. Interestingly enough, we crossed the border with an Aussie. There was no border sign, so we're going to have to wait until we get to Wisconsin to take a photograph of that. Yeah, it's been pretty straightforward. We've got rid of all of that heat. Our bicycles are behaving themselves mostly. We're rested, and we're about to go into 2-3 days off the bike if we get today done. Yesterday we had the extreme privilege of stopping to see Rich and Bonnie Strait in Fergus Falls. We spent all afternoon with them. Went out to a prairie conservation centre or something like that. Had an absolute wonderful time. Must be burning the carbs though, because I'm permanently hungry. And this morning we camped by one of Minnesota's lakes, and oh, there's a little something up there. Oh, by Minnesota's lakes, and absolutely got demolished by mosquitoes this morning. Had to take the tent up really quickly because these things were picking up the tent and flying out of the lake with it. They were nasty. The sheriff or the council policeman come around and shut the stinking toilets at 7 o'clock at night, which wasn't that helpful for us. And so when we got up this morning at 5 o'clock, the toilets were shut, and so we down tent and made our way up to the gas station, and a friendly fella at the gas station told me that their toilets were broken and we couldn't use them either. So we jumped on our bicycle before coffee, before breakfast, and cycled 5 miles to West Union, which has a Western Union and 109 people. Cycled 5 miles there and got to use their toilet and have breakfast and coffee. So now we're all feeling refreshed and ready for the day. As I said, we're on the Lake Wobegon Trail. Thank you, Nicole. We're very excited about that because we've been listening to Prairie Home Companions Lake Wobegon days for years, and we were just opposite the Sidewalks Cafe. I know it's not quite the side tap or side track or whatever, but it feels like Lake Wobegon here. I think that's a short one. It's since we got out of Montana, and it's been flatlands, and it was really nice coming over the border into Minnesota, because we kind of crested this little undulation, and all of a sudden we saw hills, and it was like, beautiful hills and windy corners, and the interesting thing though is also coming across the border into Minnesota. Did I say Montana before? Minnesota. Coming across into Minnesota, lots of litter on the ground. Haven't seen that anywhere else. But nice. It's 10,000 lakes in this state, so I think we've seen, no, 110,000 rather. I think we've seen well, at least 3/4 of them already. Okay, well, that's all. This is the trail. Anyone in Otago who is in charge of our Otago Rail Trail, this one's sealed. Put seal on it. It's much nicer. Yep. This is good. Sharon's up in front, and looks like there's another cyclist coming our way. Might get some information about the track ahead. Catch you later. Bye bye.